So, the thought of a self-commentary just popped. I know some people might think that's bad, but this is kind of for the hell of it.
Okay, since it's summer, I guess it's the most appropriate time to review this game I remember from when I was a kid. Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube, and
Well, we're off to a good start. Deadpan delivery. A big problem throughout the entire review, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
it's actually been a while since I played this, and is it still good to this day? Let's find out. Hello GameCube, welcome back. In the beginning, you see Mario, Peach, and all the Toads on a plane, on their way to Isle Delfino. Delfino happens to be Italian for dolphin, the pre-production codename for the GameCube. Wait, where's Luigi? If Mario's going on a vacation, he should at least take Luigi with him, and this just sucks, especially considering that this was the first Mario game to come out in 6 years, and Mario 64 doesn't have Luigi either.
Hey, Luigi had his own game the year before. Remember?
Once everyone lands, the airstrip is all covered in some kind of goop. First you have to find Flood, the Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing device, who starts off with a squirt nozzle and a hover nozzle, but later on you can get the turbo nozzle, which I didn't use a lot for this review, and then there's the rocket nozzle, which shoots you high up, and it's definitely essential for accessing certain areas. You first use Flood to fight some kind of sludge monster, and once you kill him and remove all that goop, you see this thing called a Shine Sprite. You grab it and awesome. Shine!
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome! Where's the enthusiasm?
However, as soon as you get that thing, the police start coming and Mario gets arrested. So then he's put on trial, and the attorney explains that because of the graffiti, the Shine Sprites have left the Shine Gate, and then Mario, or in this case his shadow, is to blame. Peach tries to object, but Mario is found guilty and ordered to clean the island.
I order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
Okay, Mario is sentenced to community service without any evidence whatsoever besides the fact that the perpetrator looks like him, and that is just ridiculous. They don't even have that strong of a resemblance. Shadow Mario is blue.
As ridiculous as it is, you don't seem like you're directing this against the Piantas themselves in this game for being complete dumbasses. If anything, I'd at least bring them up when addressing this logic.
In this mess, you fight another sludge monster, and Shadow Mario kidnaps Peach. All you have to do is spray him with water, then he starts going for the Bianco Square. However, as soon as you catch him, he paints a portal and goes in. You go in there to catch him, and BAM! So here we are at Bianco Hills. This is one of 7 courses in the game. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing that there are only 7 courses instead of 15. I don't know what it is, but I just like the wider variety that Mario 64 has. Unlike Mario 64, where you can do the levels of a course in any order, you pretty much have to go through the episodes of a course in order.
One of 7 courses in the game. It would have been better if you showed at least a little clip of each course, running them down, including this one. And especially when comparing the game to Mario 64, don't just say it all over this one clip. Show some examples from Mario 64 to give an idea of what you mean.
The 7th episode of a course is always a level where you just have to chase Shadow Mario, and they all have to be beaten before you unlock Corona Mountain. A Shadow Mario level is usually rather easy compared to some of the more difficult episodes, which is another complaint I have. Now let's talk about the levels themselves. There are definitely still fun things to do in this game, though they're not as fun as Mario 64. Sometimes it'll be something like surfing on a blooper, making your way up to a Shine Sprite in a cage, and a few times you get to race this guy called Il Piantissimo. Losing the race killed me? Okay, that's another complaint I have. Do you really need to have failing attacks like that kill you? What's the logic in that?
Oh my god, where have I heard that?
What the? That enemy just took a third of my health with one hit! One hit! Why do enemies do more damage in later stages? What's the logic in that?
Mike. This review had influence from some Call Me Johnny's format, and this is where ripping him off came into play.
Well, at least I got through the race on my second attempt. Really, I can get through the races with no problem, especially the one in Noki Bay. And, like Mario 64, we have red coin stages, like red coins in a bottle, red coins in the Coral Reef, and red coins in the Windmill Village. But the levels I like the most are the boss fights. Petey Piranha is a pretty fun boss, squirting water in his mouth before he starts puking out goop. I always thought that was really funny as a kid. One of my favorites is Gooper Blooper. You fight him twice in Rico Harbor, and again in the Tricky Broomwood stage, which is pretty much the reason why my favorite course is Noki Bay. Then there's the Eely Mouth. You gotta clean his teeth, and apparently his gingivitis is causing the pollution in the lake. For some reason in levels like this, Flood tells you things like to take proper care of your teeth or to be kind to your pets. No crap.
No crap. What was the point of that? Nintendo has a young demographic. You were young once.
Whoa! God, that's creepy.
Flinching? That wasn't a properly timed interjection, so it's not fitting.
Phantom Manta is definitely one of the most daunting bosses. He's not actually that hard, but it's just creepy when all the smaller rays start trying to kill you. The levels I find to be the least fun are the secret levels, mainly because they can be pretty difficult. First off, when you enter a secret level for the first time, Shadow Mario takes Flood away, leaving you to rely on your acrobatic skills. It's not always hard, but can be annoying, like trying to hop up these trampolines, advancing upward via wall kick, or trying to reach this platform and the Yoshi Go Round secret. And the controls and camera system don't help much. Now let's get on with the story. When you obtain at least 10 sprites, Shadow Mario kidnaps Peach again, and takes her to Peanut Island. On the island is Peanut Park, where Shadow Mario heads for the pool, and Mecha Bowser shows up. My god, crap is gonna get real. Once you shut down the Mecha Bowser, Shadow Mario and Peach show up. And... what's this? Bowser has a son?! So yeah, Shadow Mario is revealed to be Bowser Jr., who happens to have gotten his brush from a strange old man in a white coat.
Wait a minute, you didn't acknowledge Luigi's Mansion when complaining about Luigi not being in this game, but now you sort of are?
Meanwhile, Bowser and Bowser Jr. are far off the coast. Bowser has something to tell him about Peach, but he knew all along that Peach wasn't really his mama.
No, Bowser really did fuck Peach in the ass.
And in fact wants to fight Mario again. Soon, Flood is fixed, the vacation can start, and the game is finally over.
The vacation starts now.
Now let's give the final scores, in 5 categories from 1 to 10. 1 being awful, and 10 being excellent. For graphics, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Sound, 8 out of 10. Gameplay, 8 out of 10. Challenge, 7 out of 10. Replay value, 8 out of 10. And overall, I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. You will have fun with this game, but not as much fun, and if not because it's more linear, then because it's more difficult. Yeah, I know, I could have reviewed Super Mario 64 before this, but since it's summer, I kinda wanted to play Mario Sunshine. I hadn't beaten it before, and since I don't think the replay value is really as high, it'll probably be quite a while before I come back to it, and...
Final thoughts, this isn't too bad, but you guys can see what happens when I try to review a game. For whatever reason, I end up masking it all under deadpan delivery, and this was a bit harsh on the difficulty. Well, pointless or not, like I said before, this self-commentary was just a little something for the hell of it. With that being said, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and this is Mike signing out.